My name is AMARJOT Singh and I'm ICCRC certified immigration consultant based in Edmonton, Alberta. And I get inquiries from people from all walks of life, from all regions, including from US. They are trying to find out how they can immigrate to Canada. Now, if you are a US citizen or a US green card holder or like H-1B visa, which is a valid non-immigrant status, it is easy for you to qualify under like something like a express entry. But for people who are undocumented, that means they don't have a valid visa, they don't have a US passport, or they don't have a green card. And if you have been, let's use the word illegal, that means your visa status is expired. How do you qualify to apply for Canada? On the screen, I'm showing you the web page for Justice Law website. This is Government of Canada. And as you can see, I have opened up the Immigration and Refugee Protection Regulations. You can do the search on your own by typing on Google, and you can go to this website directly. And I'm using this screen to give you guidance on people who are undocumented or illegal in US or some other country. Can they apply for Canada immigration from that country without returning to their home country? So let's take an example. If somebody is from Nepal, Sri Lanka, India, or some other country, and they are illegal at present in US for many years, and if they are working or they are running a business or they're doing something else which makes them account for points for express entry, can they apply from within US for express entry to Canada instead of going back to the country and then applying from there? So the guidance, as I said earlier, I am on the Immigration Refugee Protection Regulation, not the Act. And I scroll down and I show you something that may benefit you and give us answer to this question. Look at on the screen, the title is very clear: Place of Application of Permanent Resident Visa, which is the subject of our conversation. 11.1. An application for permanent resident visa must be made to the immigration office that serves the country where the applicant is residing if the applicant has been lawfully admitted for a period of at least 1 year. I think that's the key. The second one is the applicant's country of nationality, or the applicant is stateless. So this doesn't apply in our case. We will stick to 11.1a. So the country where, in this case, the US, where the applicant is residing, if the applicant has been lawfully admitted to US for at least 1 year, he or she can apply, can launch his PR visa application from that country. Let's take an example of this hypothetical case of this clause. A person comes to US on a student visa, on a work visa, H-1B or H-2B or any other kind of work visa. The visa was valid for 1 year, 2 year, or perhaps even longer. After that work duration, that person did not leave US. That means now he is out of status. So he worked legally for 1 year or 2 years. After that, he never returned. And now it's been 1 or 2 years more. He's clearly out of status. Can he apply for express entry, assuming he has the points, directly from US itself, or does he have to return to his home country and apply from there? The answer is very clear on your screen. He can apply from the country where the applicant is residing if he has been lawfully admitted for at least 1 year. In this case, he has been lawfully admitted for at least 1 year. So there is no need for him to return to his home country to apply for express entry. That's good. Let's take an example of somebody who actually entered US from across the border from Mexico or some other, I guess there's no other border, from Mexico, and without inspection. That means with no passport, no visa, nothing. He just crossed over and now he's living. He applied for asylum and then he got the interim work permit, and meanwhile he built up a business or he's working in a skilled job somewhere, and he has all the points now for express entry. Does it mean that he can qualify to apply from US according to regulation 11.1a? The answer is no. because he has to apply from his country. Let's say if he came from Mexico, so he has to apply from there. So this is a common question for people to ask me, and you know, I'm glad to give them and you perhaps the answer based on the law. So remember 11(1)(a), this is the regulation, right? Let me just show you the regulation one more time. This is called Immigration and Refugee Protection Regulation. This is on the Justice Law website of Canada. If you do a Google search, you will end up at this place. So that is the law. Now there is a subclause to it. Look at section 2 here, place of application for temporary resident visa, work permit or study permit. That means, can a person who is already overstayed his legal visa in US, can they apply for a study visa or a work visa or some other TR visa from US? According to this, no, because they have been, of course, even though they were lawfully admitted, but they have lost that lawful admission status now. So that means they cannot apply. They must apply from that country wherever they are citizens from. So this makes it very, very clear as well. And of course 11(1)(a) gives you permission, if you have been lawfully admitted in that country, US in this case, for at least 1 year, you can apply directly from there. That means what will happen is the express entry, for example, the application is online. Once the application is concluded, the application and the final result will be transferred to the Canadian consulate in that region in the US, for example, LA or New York. And the final visa will be issued in US, not in Mexico, not in Brazil, not in some other country, not in India or somewhere else, right? So that is the meaning of this question. So hopefully you understand, and you can confidently launch your application even though you may be illegal now, but as long as you had the legal status for 1 year at least, you can go ahead and launch your PR visa application from US without returning to your home country. I hope that understands. If you still have any more question, you can always email me. Don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube to look at other videos. And my email address is should be, if you click on the YouTube main channel thing, you will find my information as well. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.